Welcome back to my channel, Travel with Nature. Today we are taking a stroll through Sweetwater Wetlands Park in Gainesville, Florida. If you have not been to this beautiful city park, hopefully this video will give you all some idea of what to expect while walking through the wetlands. Sweetwater Wetlands Park is a man-made wetland designed to filter water and restore the natural flow into Payne's Prairie. The park, which opened in 2015, is a collaborative effort by the City of Gainesville and Gainesville Regional Utilities, with funding also from various state and federal agencies. It was created as part of the Payne's Prairie Sheet Flow Restoration Project to improve water quality in the Alachua Sink and the Floridan Aquifer. Key events in the park's history. In 2007, the Gainesville City Commission approved the project concept. 2009, the Payne's Prairie Sheet Flow Restoration Project began, aiming to reduce pollution to the Alachua Sink by restoring natural sheet flow. 2012-2014, construction on the project began and was completed. 2015, Sweetwater Wetlands Park officially opened to the public. The park's system of ponds and vegetation traps sediments, reduces nutrients, and improves overall water quality, particularly in the Alachua Sink. The park is a 125-acre combination nature preserve and man-made stormwater wetlands treatment facility. The shallow man-made wetlands have proved to be attractive to wildlife, particularly birds. Along its 3.5 miles of walking trails, American bald eagle, sandhill crane, wood stork, and an occasional whooping crane, among many other species, can be spotted. Recently, limpkins have been frequenting the park. Alligators are also regular visitors. This video was recorded April 16, 2025, during the peak courtship phase of alligators' mating season. Unfortunately, Loop 3 of the walking trail was closed at the time of recording, which I believe was because of the aggressive behavior exhibited by large gators during this time. The park does have some rules, and I will list some of those rules here. Pedestrians and mobility devices are welcome at the park during operating hours. No pets allowed due to potential conflicts with wildlife. Bikes are not allowed in the park. Park all bikes at the bike rack at the restroom area. Fishing is not allowed. Photography is permitted. No drones. Activities such as biking, riding a scooter, rollerblading, horseback riding, camping, driving cars, etc. are not allowed. There is a small fee for entry to the park, $5 per car, $2 per person for bicyclists, pedestrians, buses. In my opinion, the parks in Gainesville that charge an entry fee are definitely worth the small fee to walk with nature in their natural habitat. I mentioned a few of the bird species that can be found within this beautiful park, and that alligators are frequent visitors. Birds are the most visible, with 248 species tallied, including regular crowd pleasers like limpkins, Everglade snail kites, and purple gallinules. Wild horses from adjacent Payne's Prairie often graze the tender grasses, and alligators, from newborn to mammoth size, populate the wetlands. Given the abundance of both reptilian gators and the nearby University of Florida variety, it's no coincidence that the outline of Sweetwater Wetlands Park is shaped like an alligator head. Throughout the park, You will find several overlook platforms that you can stop and take a breather at, plus look for alligators and bird species. Here we find two alligators wading in the shallow water as if they are patiently waiting for their daily catch to appear. Not sure what the alligator on the right caught, but if you watch, you can see it splash in water. When you are here for your visit, be sure to allow yourself plenty of time to look for the alligators, as they like to lay in the shallow water and camouflage themselves with the plants and algae. If you do come to visit Sweetwater Wetlands Park, please note that there are a few small shade-providing structures throughout the park, but there is not any natural shade on the trails. It can get quite warm while walking around. Also, be sure to bring yourself a bottle of water and wear a hat if you're bald like I am. Sweetwater Wetlands Park is the perfect escape in nature in the heart of Gainesville. The Paynes Prairie portion of the park was once used as grazing land for cattle. In the 1600s, La Chua was the largest cattle ranch in Spanish Florida. In the 1700s, it was also known as the home of the Seminole Indians, who moved away after the Second Seminole War, 1776-1783. By the 1800s, a flood damaged the prairie and turned it into a lake. It was then known as Alachua Lake. It wasn't until 1890 that the lake was drained and the land became, once again, a marsh. Due to ranchers' disruption in the early 20th century, the park started to dehydrate, which caused tremendous damages. Restoration efforts began in 2009 and created the park we know and love today. The best way to explore Sweetwater Wetlands Park is to hike the Lachua Trail. The trailhead is located at the north end of the Paynes Prairie and takes you on a peaceful little journey through nature. The whole trail is flat, so no need to worry about breaking a sweat, except from the Florida sun. You can enjoy your surroundings and unplug while breathing in the fresh air around you. You can make stops along the way, like at the elevated boardwalk or observation tower. The trail also provides great vistas for birding, so make sure you bring binoculars and/or your camera. The beauty of this trail is that you don't have to hike the whole length if you don't feel like it. Once you get to the prairie portion of the park, you're in the wild, but you can turn around at any time. You'll surely work up an appetite exploring Sweetwater Wetlands Park. How about grabbing a bite before you head home to your cozy room at one of our local hotels? The park is surrounded by a handful of great spots. Here are a few we love: Adams Rib Company, Depot Parks General Store, and also First Magnitude Brewing. Let me know in the comments below if you have been to any of the mentioned establishments. Thank you for joining me on this walk through nature. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. I look forward to seeing you in the next one, and as always, travel safely.